Hello everybody and welcome to our Mars colony. I'm here with my friend Simon.
Hi.
I built this colony with him and now we will show you the entire colony in a tour. Let's start. We are going to start here in the rocket. As you can see, here we have this spaceship. This is used by the astronauts on the colony to get in and out. Also is used for exploration of different areas. Simon, do you want to say something?
Later, for example, with the next building, I want to say something about it. But obviously, this is the rocket that is used like to come here to Mars and to construct this colony. But we can continue with the next building, and I want to say something about it. As you know, this is the building like the astronauts have to come here to the rocket to drive it. And if you go down, you will find here like the elevator, but it's not a really elevator, but it's okay. For example, we have here the map. The map, this is so important because in all the colony you can see it in this map. It's smaller, but next we will be bigger. So Samuel,
That
you
is right.
can.
Yes, this is indeed the building where you access the rocket, and as you can see here, we can have complete access to it, and this is where the astronauts would be sitting if they wanted to go out. Yeah, we have some control panel here, some stuff going on, but yeah, that's it for the rocket and the building next to it. Now we can continue into showing you the rest of the colony. The rest of the colony is connected through these tunnels, and yeah, so as you can see, it's all connected through this special material tunnels, because of course you cannot be in the outside safely on Mars without wearing a special suit. So yeah, that's why, as you can see, all of this colony is connected
Yes.
through some tunnels so that the people can get around safely. Now we are going to continue into the entrance of the colony, which is this small building right here.
With the automatic doors, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Simon, would you like to say something about this building?
Yeah. Obviously, as you can see, there is a purple color in the glass. And this is because it's a very important part of the colony and it's the entrance, obviously. So if you want to get out with the special street of the astronauts how to investigate here in Mars, when you come here or when you go out, you need to like take a shower. When you take a shower in the earth, it's for disinfect all your body with the soap and all the things. But here we have the infection part that is so important because we don't have here the information if there is some virus of what you can eat, what can you eat, what can you touch, and all those things. So that's why this is like an important part of the entrance that our colonies need to have.
Yeah, that is correct because, as you might have known, Mars soil is poison. It's filled with chlorine. It's really toxic. So every time you get in here, you gotta de-infect yourself. All right. As you can see, we also have one map right here. You will find one of these in every section of the colony, and as you can see, all of these green dots represent all of the main areas of the colony. Now let's continue through this automatic door. And this entrance is connected through this
To
tunnel
the center.
to the center. That's right.
The center is obviously the center, no, it's not the center of the colony, but is the main part because connect the entrance of the colony to all the tunnels that are very important because are the most important things. As you can notice in the map, for example, we don't have too many houses for here because we are starting here only to, like for example, build the things that a colony need to have to be like safety, and for example with the oxygen here and with all the things that we will notice, what you will notice in those tunnels. So this is like the connection. And if you can see here in the map, we are only in the first quarter of the map, and it's not Mars. It's not only the part of Mars. No, it's Mars. It's so bigger, so we can get fooled with this map, get with all the people here, and we can get another map, a lot of things. So this is like the future of the colony that we have thinking about.
That is right. From here, you can indeed access all of the different and other parts of the colony, which are really important. And I will proceed to show the first of these parts. Yeah, we can start here with the greenhouse. This is the oxygen producer of the colony. So right, the greenhouse is up there, and it's connected through this tunnel again, made out of this special material, which is really resistant. And here we have the entrance. Yeah, the entrance to the greenhouse is through these two elevators, right? You use these two elevators to get up and down from the greenhouse. As I will explain how this works. These are very special elevators, and they use a special water technology to get you up and down. So what you do is you flick this lever, and that will open both doors. Then, if you want to get in, you take this elevator, that will take you up quickly. And as you can see here, we are inside the greenhouse. Simon, tell us something about this building.
Okay, as I can tell you, and as Hill Samuel has told you, this is the greenhouse. What do you think when you see a greenhouse? Obviously, it's green, or because of the air, because of the trees, all the things that here we can make oxygen and special technology to take this um, oxygen and transport it to the all the colony and all the parts that are with the glass and with this like the tunnels that some will say as the first part of the colony, transport that oxygen and have it in reported in all the colony. So that is an important part.
That is very correct. This greenhouse not only produces oxygen for the colony, as my friend Simon said, but also it keeps all of these trees and biomass safe. It provides it with all the things that they need, and this cage protects the trees from the radiation that is really common on Mars. Now I will proceed to exit this building through this other elevator. This will take us down, as you can see. And now we're done with this part of the colony. Now we can flick this lever back for other person to entry. We are now getting back to the center, and from here I will show you the next building. The next part of this colony is the electricity central. And as you can see, it is also connected with this tunnel. We are now
Okay.
accessing the electricity central, and Simon is going to tell us about this place.
Okay, someone has told you this is the electricity center, and why? It's because it produces electricity to all the colony. And why do you need electricity in a colony or in a house? So why it's so important? And we have here. That is a good question, and it's because all the colony, all the experiments that we have here needs that power that here we have rated, yeah, um, that is nuclear fusion. Yeah, nuclear fusion central. This this type of flag or something else. I don't know what it's like mainly about, but it's the nuclear fusion center, and those two crystals are producing the energy that it will be in the lights, in the in the in for example, for all the technology that we have, for example, the one that is in the greenhouse, for example, that the one is be in the water reserve that we will see next, and all the things are that think is so important. So that's why. And Samuel, if you want to explain how it functions.
That is correct. So here we have two hydrogen masses, or like this crystal, and they are fusing together. While they are fusing, they unleash a lot of energy. This energy then gets taken out from here using these cables, and it gets put in the rest of the colony. For example, these lamps right here, and all the colony gets stacked up with electricity because of this central right here that is producing all the electricity. We will continue now into the next part of the colony. I'm now exiting the electricity central. This next part of the colony is the water reserve. We will now enter this place. Alright, Simon.
Okay,
What can
as
you tell
you
us
can
about
see,
this place?
yeah, as you can see at the first part, like in this lake, uh, you will see water. Why? It's because it's a water reserve, obviously. But the part is that we don't have only like the water reserve that we could take it from the earth and take it from here to experiment how's the behavior and to have a colony. No, because we know that we need more water and more. And nowadays we consume a lot of water in a lot of things. So we designed this building that is next to the water reserve. That here we produce the water. How? Samuel, you can explain it.
That is right. How this works is that in this building here, we are producing in this upper floor, we are producing water artificially using different concepts and science um, that make it possible. So how this works is that you take hydrogen and oxygen gas, which are easy to gather, and then using a chemical reaction with heat you then get water produced in, as I said, a chemical reaction. Then, from this building that is producing water, that water gets taken out through this giant tube and gets put down here in the reserve. So yeah, this, as my friend said, it's a really, really important building because it is really rare to find water in Mars, and the water that you find, it is very likely to be poison. So yeah, that's why we need to produce our own water. This building here produces enough water for the population of the colony, as big as, for example, the population of an entire city or country. So yeah, this was the whole water reserve. Now we can exit this place through this tunnel once again, and we can get us started with the next section, which is the farm. Let's enter this section of the colony. And Simon is again going to tell us something about this place.
Thank you, Samuel. Yeah, as you see, here it's like a type of agriculture that we have designed it in this colony. But if you ask it, well, for example, a farm has animals, and this food that they made here, but we don't have the animals here because that will be next. But we have like the mainly part that we use to produce food.
Yeah, that is correct. This farm does not contain any type of animal whatsoever. What it does contain is different types of vegetarian food. As you can see, here there are carrots, potatoes, and wheat. This produces, of course, food for the population of the colony, because as you may know, by this point, everything in Mars is poison. Yeah, there's not really a source of food. So we brought some of these crops from the Earth, and then we are producing them here on Mars with this building that gives them, of course, the special conditions for them to grow, as you see here. So yeah, this is the main food producer of the colony. Now we can proceed to, once again, exit this part. We will continue with the last part of this colony, which is the lab. As you can see, the lab is the only part of this colony which is underground. And now Simon is going to tell us something about this very special place.
Okay, as you can see, Samuel said, this is the only part of the colony that is underground, and it's designed with this blue glass, and you will see why. And so to get down, we designed this elevator that it's to get down only, but we can use it with the lever, obviously. So here we have the animals, four types of animals. Obviously, the only thing is that we haven't experimented with the chickens, and you can see it here. But we have here the chickens. But today there's not here because the scientists need to use it in one part of the colony that is the greenhouse. I don't know for what, but they are experimenting some things. Because as you can see, the blue crystals are for the animals. They have like a special technology that can produce like the life that you can see in the greenhouse that Samuel explained before. And also we have the energy. Why the energy? Because there are here the nuclear fusion that you can see in the electricity center, because it's underground and you need like to more energy here and to be producing the energy for the crystals, for the for all the things that we have. So we have two type of animals: cows, sheep, chicken, and pigs. And we have here what they produce, and obviously the food that they need to eat. So that will be it. Samuel, do you want to add something else?
Yeah, sure. So here we have the animals that we didn't have in the farm. Because these animals are for researching. These animals help us improve the life on the colony, because some of these animals are very similar to the human body. So yeah, that's why we have them here, and we are currently studying their behavior on a different planet, which you may have seen is a little bit weird. As a final detail, we have here two different maps of the colony, and that was this whole section of the colony that I will now exit. This was the full colony and every section of it. Now I will exit this place to give you a better view
Yeah,
of
like
the
a final
colony.
view.
Yes,
Because we have one final thing that is here, a beacon. This beacon is designed obviously for future when we have like the population that can live here to have noticed where is the center um yeah, the center that is like the main part that of the colony because it's center of the colony. But the thing is that we use it today and um, when the astronauts get out to investigate something or to use something to like
To guide them, where is the colony? Obviously, because as you know, here we have Nike too.
that is right. So yeah, to conclude this, I will give you this top view of the colony, which is each of the buildings right here. And yeah, this was the full thing. So I hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, this is the end. Thank you very much and bye.